Elliott Larson, row 2, behind those JGR Toyotas. 8 laps to settle it at Dover.
Equal launch on the front row. Could be a drag race into 1.
A little bit of contact between the 20 and the 11. Denny's got to be right on that door. Not allow the 20 to get to the throttle.
Off of turn 2, still side by side down the back straightaway.
Tires are coming at the back there. The 19.
Bell's not going away. Larson up to 3rd.
Still there, still 3 out back.
Oh, he gets loose. He spins.
There goes Bell again. Second time he spun today, racing for the lead. Caution out, 7 laps to go.
24 involved. Gregson as well. Big contact for Noah down the front straightaway. Christopher Bell drives away.
And I thought it was going to be chaos with beating and banging, but it ended up being Bell just loose underneath, you know, trying to stay off the 11, trying to get that wheel, put the power down.
Huge break.
The one guy said all he wanted to do was to not wreck, Noah Gregson.
Yeah. Huge break for Briscoe, who got those right side tires, made some good work on that restart, sitting around 10th or 5th right now in that 19 car.
Yeah, he did great work, to your point, Dale. He's really put himself in position.
The good news is he got the spots. Bad news is once we get this cleaned up, we could be looking at overtime here.
So watch the 19 back there jump to the outside around Gregson as the front 2 side-by-side battle down the back straightaway. The 19 to the inside here. Now the 20 gets loose underneath the 11 here. Just trying to do too much. But you got to go for it. He knew that he couldn't give up. Coming off of turn 4 and just trying to finish the throttle.
Just loose.
Yep.
Lots of power, a lot of steering wheel. Bad combination for a car that has already spun out once into turn 3 today. And then you see the 4 and the 24 kind of make contact, trying to avoid it. I'm really shocked that's all that was involved. It could have been much bigger.
We've seen some huge crashes along the front straightaway here at Dover over the years. Justin Halen gets the free pass back on the lead lap.
Rick, you know, the 4 just tries to get checked up. The 54 gets in the back of him. Ty's just trying to get checked up as well. Kind of a chain reaction. And then the 4 comes off the wall to get the 24, who was actually kind of in front of him.
Through all of that, Ty Dillon jumped in front of John Hunter Nemechek. Both those drivers still a lap down, but racing for a spot in the finals of the in-season challenge. We're riding with William Byron.
Oh, now stay middle, play low, 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 low. And keep coming, stay bottom, stay bottom, stay bottom.
Oh man, here Denny had to get out of the gas and keep it out of the wall. Hell of a job driving that thing.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
We're setting up for a repeat from last year. It was Denny Hamlin. It was Kyle Larson. I mean, these two at times have been connected hip to hip. And you think about what they've done this season. Both drivers have won 3 times in 2025. We know they will be a huge threat in the playoffs as you see the AMR safety team doing their thing.
Pit road's going to open this time by. They got the light working again there on the entrance to pit road.
And we got the 11-5 at the front. We got 54, 45, 7th and 8th for the in-season. We have the 10 and the 42. There's some battles.
How about the 5, Allen, as we get to choose?
Oh, well, we know Kyle Larson is looking out the windshield, but he is very much paying attention to that 19 car behind him. He got on the radio and wanted to know from crew chief Cliff Daniels exactly where the 19 made every single pass in that little stretch they just had, probably anticipating what's coming from behind. He wants to know how Chase Briscoe did it and maybe how he can defend it.
You jumped out of your chair, I jumped out of my chair. When the 9 chose the bottom, that put Briscoe outside row 2. Why that matters is on the inside, there's nowhere to go to 1 and 2. That 19 on brand new tires is going to have an opportunity to get 3 wide top in 1 and 2. This could be an unbelievable opportunity for the 19.
If with Denny on his old tires trying to accelerate through the gears, and down the front straightaway. The 19's got newer tires. He'll have the advantage, be able to accelerate better. If he times this right, he should be right on the bump of the 11 and fade hard right to the outside and be beside Denny mid-corner.
Talking Briscoe.
Yeah, that 19 car. That's the perfect scenario for Briscoe here to steal this win. Now, if Denny tries to get up the racetrack and take that opportunity away, Briscoe to the center, to the middle, 3 wide.
Oh, this is going to be great. Overtime, too, Adam.
That's right. 7 times Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson have finished 1-2. Hamlin is 6-1. Can they hold off Briscoe here? It's overtime at Dover, sponsored by Credit One Bank. A little 2-lap shootout to end it. Hamlin in charge and getting a push from his teammate.
19 right on the back bumper of that 11 car. What does he do down here in turn 1? Denny to the bottom. Here comes the 19.
Hamlin to the race lead. Briscoe through to second.
A mile and a half with brand new tires on his rear bumper. He backs the corner. Oh, you got a car spinning. Will we see the yellow? We do.
There's the caution.
Oh, man.
And the caution is out before Denny gets back to the white flag. So we'll reset and do it all again. And this time, the front row will be teammates with Briscoe on those fresher tires.
I said earlier that old tires were going to win the race. I'm officially going to say I don't feel. Yeah, old left. That's what I meant. I meant lefts. meant old lefts.
Listen, I'm not ready to crown
no,
the
me
winner
either.
just yet. I was a little bit surprised that he didn't have a little bit more pace in that little bit of 3 and 4 that we got to see before the caution. He backed up the inch of the corner. I thought he'd fly into the top, really try to jump to the outside of the 11, but Denny's making those old tires work. Let's look at a replay and see what happened here at the back of the field. This guy's getting real aggressive, a little contact back there.
Yeah. Priest
into the wall. That's gonna cost him quite a few points if.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a tough situation for him
Zane,
late in the race.
Zane Smith was 16th, and this is the product of we're having these cautions. I'm going to come get my tires. I want to make the most of them. You're feeling confident on the stickers, and you try to get after it, and then this.
Yeah, Priest as we run minus 15 to the cut line. Did not need that. It gets so narrow down that back straightaway with cars are bouncing off the outside wall, bouncing off the inside wall. You know everything that's at the top of the racetrack is eventually coming down the racetrack. You just feel so lucky to be able to get through something like that.
Eventually is the key word. Are they coming down in front of you? Do you need to go right, left? You know they're moving left.
Front row, Hamlin and Briscoe. And watch Larson outside of row 2. Double overtime coming your way at the Monster Mile.
That's a good launch by Denny right there. The 19, though, staying on that left rear quarter panel. Drawing even down into turn 1.
19 getting with it. Chase Briscoe, fresher tires. Can he clear off the 2? No, he cannot. Hamlin is there.
Going to try to slow him down the back straightaway. A little side draft. 19, Briscoe down into the bottom of the corner. Denny fighting hard on the outside.
Bowman up to 3rd. Here we go. White flag is out.
Oh, contact.
Next flag will end the race. Hamlin to the lead in front of Briscoe.
Briscoe's got to get some clean air. Denny's going to do everything he can to block. He's driving away from the 19.
We'll run by 3. One more solid
Half a lap to go for Denny Hamlin. Briscoe is there, but not going to be able to pounce. Denny does it again. He's got the Dover hat trick.
The hard way. I like it, man. Way to freaking fight, brother. Way to do it.
What a job for this 58th win. Outmatched on tires, but controls the final restarts of the race.
44 years old. Doesn't run the cool suit on a humid day. And just muscles up at the end of this race to hold him off for his 4th win of the year. That's the best in the series. And now we talk in-season challenge. It'll be Ty Gibbs and Ty Dillon going head-to-head next weekend at Indianapolis for $1 million. Back-to-back wins at the Monster Mile for Denny Hamlin. Joe Gibbs Racing has now won here 12 times.
pretty impressed with the job he did on them old tires to hold off his teammate Briscoe. I thought had him cleared off of turn 2, but Denny just did not give up.
He was close. When they came off the corner, I'm like, he's so close to squeezing up. And Denny said, no, sir.
And then he threaded the needle off for staying at wide open throttle to clear him on the front stretch.
Back-to-back runner-up finishes for Briscoe. And he heads home next weekend to Indianapolis. Been doing this for 20 years. And I'm not sure how you put in perspective to be doing it this long, to be 44 years old and still winning on a regular basis at the most difficult tracks he faces.
Yeah, he's definitely unique in that aspect, to be able to continue to win races at this age, continue to really be at the top of his game, as good as he's ever been.